Mo Brooks is just lying and saying whatever he feels like he needs to. That's what's happening there.
Probably because he's losing.
Because he's losing.
Sucks to be a
because
loser.
he's really, his feelings are hurt.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I've got a question for you, Adam. Were you born before 2020?
Yes, actually, I was.
You were. What about
a little bit?
Were you born before 2018?
Yes, actually, I was.
Okay, that's probably right. I guess that would be kind of what I would guess. That would be what I would guess. But because both of us were alive and adults, actually, we were both adults in 2018 and 2020. We remember those elections, right? I remember those elections. Is our audio going out on no audio? Still no audio from on the YouTube and the Facebook.
All right, that should be fixed now. Again, I apologize. This morning we're just having some technical glitches here on our settings, but hopefully you guys can hear us now.
Okay, yeah. Let us know in the chat if you can hear us. Good now. Good. We could hear ads and the music, but no audio from YouTube. That's weird. But now you hear us, presumably, I guess. I appreciate the feedback. That helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Us. There you go. All right. Thanks, guys. So, yeah. Well, I just asked. I just asked Adam if he was born before 2020 and 2018, and he confirmed that he was, and we also both confirmed that we were both born at such a time that we were adults in 2018 and 2020, actually. And so because both of us were live and both of us were adults at that time, then we remember those elections. We remember those elections, and we remember those elections for Congress. And in 2018 and 2020, Mo Brooks ran for re-election, and in both of those elections, he had an opponent. In 2018, he had a primary opponent, Clayton Henchman, who wanted to debate him. He told WHNT at the time, Mo Brooks did, that it was declining to comment at this time on any of Henchman's comments, whether they be false negative attacks or debate offers, right? And this is Henchman is another Republican, and they ultimately did not debate. That was the outcome of that. He also had a general election opponent in that year who wanted a debate, Peter Jofrion. Peter Jofrion wanted to debate Mo Brooks during the general election, and Mo Brooks told AL.com that we will mull Mr. Jofrion's request over, but at this time we are not inclined to give a platform to a campaign that has repeatedly engaged in dishonest campaign tactics. They ultimately did not debate. In 2020, he had a primary candidate who was endorsed by several Alabama Republican Party leaders, who was Chris Lewis, and Mo Brooks did not debate him either. So we've got a pattern here of Mo Brooks refusing to debate, and each time trotting out the line, basically, that he did not want to legitimize false attacks. Well, it's interesting then that Mo Brooks last week put out an op-ed in the same media project that brought you the fluff interview with the flat earth pro-military coup gubernatorial candidate, lambasting his primary opponents for refusing to acquiesce to his incessant debate offers. He even cites as a reason for wanting to debate, he wants to correct their false attacks on him. That's interesting, because last time he didn't want to platform them, but now he wants to attack them for his... So that's definitely a reversal. But, look, that's all politics. I just thought it was funny. Not going to spend a lot of time on that. But it's all politics. He wants debates when he reckons it'll help him politically and doesn't when they won't. Whatever. But what irked me was the last bit of his op-ed, where he spoke loftily about the virtues of public debate, saying essentially that anything less than his opponents conceding to his demand to a debate is a disservice to the public. That a candidate, quote, a candidate who is afraid of the public has no business serving in public life.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I agree. Right. I agree with him. I agree with Mo Brooks clip that if you want. I agree with Mo Brooks that his opponents should debate him, because I also think, but I legitimately believe this, Mo Brooks is just lying. Mo Brooks is just lying and saying whatever he feels like he needs to. That's what's happening there.
Probably because he's losing.
Because he's losing.
Sucks to be a loser.
Because he's really, his feelings are hurt that he's losing and no one cares about him anymore. And so he's crying about it.
Poor guy.
And now he's trotting out all this, chest thumping, like public value, virtue of, the light of day and all this stuff. But to be willing to put pen to paper, as it were, with those words after your record of refusing to engage with political opponents is just amazing. But, that's what politicians do. They lie. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.